Hello, fans of Sengoku Rance. Now that you've beaten the game for your first time, a whole bunch of things have changed. Just loads of stuff has changed. Your first playthrough of Sengoku Rance, you've got the opportunity to do maybe 50% of its content. There's a whole bunch of stuff that changes, and this is the first thing. You can play free-for-all mode. Maybe I'll do something with that later on, but it's not really that interesting. It lets you pick any of the factions on the map and play a little game of it. There's more to it than that. It's just it's not as in depth as a normal game or anything. It's fun. It's really hard. Well, it's hard, of course, if you're not one of the overpowered clans. Anyway, you go to normal mode, and these are the things you can look at here. This is where all the change comes from. You can select your difficulty. 1 star isn't bad. 1 star, it's... Enemy troop count goes up a little bit. That's pretty much all it is. 2 star, you're not going to be able to rely on warriors at all anymore. And 5 star, you've got to rely on gimmicks to beat almost every single fight in the game. So, that's how that goes. You get family bonuses. You can see what I have here available. I don't have the Takeda family bonus, and there's another one I'm missing. I don't even know what it is. I want to say it's the Mori bonus, but I don't know, honestly. But yeah, there's one, and it basically you start the game with that family, and it makes their clan at war with you. I don't like using this at all. Not at all. It ruins the spirit of the game for me. And, well, to unlock them, to get the Uesugi family, you need to do Kenshin's route. To get the Hojo family, you got to do Nanjon Ran's route. Dokuganryu, you just have to conquer them and deploy them all together. The game comes with Tokichiro and additional characters. And the 2 missing ones, like I said, one I'm unsure of. The other is the Takeda generals. You've got to deploy all 4 together. That's a pain in the dick, and that's why I don't have it. Additional characters gives you Gecko, and Shinobu is in his unit. They're not separate units. He's a really good ninja, and he fits into the story well. I'll use him in Kenshin's route. And it gives you Maso Shizuka, a mage from past games that knows Rance, and is a good friend of Maria's. So you need Maria to get her. Selecting that enables their recruitment, basically. There are a bunch of special characters, too. Initially, I had thought these were from other Rance games. That might not be the case. They may not be from any of the other Rance games. And, I mean, I don't know, honestly. I don't know any of them. I can't find anything about any of them. I don't see any connection with any of them to Rance as a series. So they might be parodies, they might be something, but whatever. Anyway, Okitoki and Morita Ai are both warriors. They're average, whatever. The ninja guy is below average from what I recall, though he looks pretty cool. Turban is a really stupid-looking guard. Super high negotiation and defense. Kurosaki Ichiya is a tactician with, 1s in all of his stats. He's level 4, but he's got battle rating down 2 when you start with him. So he's important. And selecting any of these, you get them when you start the game, I chose Takakura Kamei as my bonus unit for Yamamoto's route. When I do 2-star difficulty, you're going to see me make use of Elena or Makutsudo. These 2 are extremely good. Makutsudo is a monk with 9 attack, 8 defense. He's just got really high stats, and he's important. He's a really good unit. And Elena, starting the game with a diviner, makes Hara and Ashikaga way easy, which is important when on 5-star you're fighting, guard units with 1,000 troops by turn 3. So, yeah, that's how that goes. The Miko I'm unfamiliar with. Otherwise, I covered everything else. And you'll see me use some of these periodically in-game, so I won't show them off here or anything like that. Available points, I have 94. You will have 5 if you only completed True Route. Probably, you'll only have 5. You get more by doing different things. Like when I showed you the difficulty, it shows the initial score. So if you beat the game super fast on 2-star, you're going to have 94 points like me, basically. And then there are the items, you know, it goes through here. I selected all the textbook 2s for Yamamoto's route because they're hard to come by and they're not really cheap or anything. Again, these are all selectable when you find them in game. Just because you beat the game once doesn't mean you can choose from these. So I'm missing a few items here and there, but I have the majority. You can see them here. I won't explain them all. That'll be some other part down the road, probably. This part's basically just about going over the changes when you start a new game. Really. So, yeah. Some of the items that I have here aren't very easy to get. And in the various bonuses section, I chose almost all of these for Yamamoto's route. The gold, the action fan, all the national power bonuses. I skipped out on the operation permits, as you probably could have guessed. Let me restart this here. I want to show you another change that happens in game. I should have let Alice play. Everybody loves her. Again, you can see a few of my save games here. I guess I'll just load what I'm working on now and show you. Basically, when you start on your second playthrough, and any playthrough after that, you can go down here to the game progress report. It's in every territory at the bottom. And you click it, and it shows everything you've accomplished. It's basically an achievement system. I mean, ultimately, that's what it comes down to. And there's a whole lot of shit to do in this game. And you realize it when you look at this. Now, a lot of these things that I have here, that I don't have, rather, I have accomplished on other games. I mean, I've reformatted before and things like that. And, of course, it gets erased. You know, all that bullshit. But it's just got a lot of stuff. Like, commanders under your control when you complete the game. It's got all the important ones. Goemon's on there, Soma Hayate Himiko. You've probably fought most of these in combat. It's got Katsuko, Ashikaga Yoshiteru. That's cute. I think Yoshiteru means love or something. And you know, the Ashikaga logo is a heart, but that's what it is. And let me go back to it. It shows other stuff here too, like routes completed. I haven't done 5-star. Big surprise. Character clears. Special event checklist ranges from everything from dungeons to purchasing muskets from Tanegashima. Defeating Orochi. You know, it's got it all here. And I want to try and, you know, do as many of these things for YouTube as I can. On a side note, it shows here that, you know, it shows you these objectives in your first playthrough, but 6 Great Treasures is not completable. You can't do that in your first playthrough. And future playthroughs, you can do that. That's a little tricky. I might have to... I'll probably show you guys how to do that. It will never happen if you're just playing through a normal game. It's got some bizarre requirements, so... You know, there's some stuff you gotta do for that. But really, that's all as far as those things go. A whole lot of characters become available that were never available to you in your first playthrough. Oh my god. Nothing changes with Ashikaga. Hara, you can get Aki, Hara's wife. She's a Miko. A fairly decent one, and I utilize her in Yamamoto's route. You have, the ability to recruit Tokugawa Ieyasu instead of Senime. You have to choose between the two of them. You can recruit Inukai. You can recruit Yukihime, Japan's most beautiful princess. I didn't go over them in True Route, but I will in Yamamoto's. You can recruit all 4 of the Takeda generals, even though it will cause you much pain and anguish. You can recruit all of them. You can recruit the Shimazu brothers. More or less. You have to be in Ron's route to do that. But, you know, you still can't in True Route. You can't do it. I don't think there are... Well, you can character clear Chinu. That's not possible in True Route. Same with Nanjo Ran, you know. You couldn't do those things beforehand. So, yeah, I think I covered most of it. Most of the changes. So... Yeah, that's really it. I'll be uploading stuff for Yamamoto's route soon. The first 2 parts are going to just... They're probably going to be silent videos. And we'll see how things go from there. And they're just a mix-up of the things that I was doing to get into Yamamoto's route. So they're sped up videos till about turn 20. And you'll see those events play out, what I've got going on. I don't really think there's anything else. So I'll see you guys around.